Hi, everybody. Marlene, Suzanne, little sister. Welcome. Glad we just hit it a couple minutes early. How's everybody doing tonight? It is blowing up a gale out there and it's raining. But tomorrow it's supposed to be uh, better weather. And yes, darling, I got to my pickle jar. Got my pickle jar. Yeah, let me go over here onto YouTube and just double check. I just got to scoot over here to YouTube for a minute and mute. Make sure I'm muted. Oh, come on, you. Okay, there. I'm muted. I'm muted over on YouTube. Yes, and thank you for the chocolate. I mean, seriously, my waistline. I do have my chocolate here because I'll probably have a couple pieces during the live. Just a couple little pieces. And, but no, I've had to run to the mainland twice this week already. Got to go again Saturday. And tomorrow night I have the firefighters Christmas supper. So hubby's working, so I'll meet him there. I think Friday I don't have anything to do. Actually, I should try to go do 1 or 2 exams Friday morning, and I could clean some house, wash some floors. Thank you. Well, white chocolate's my favorite. Lindor, of course, is my favorite chocolate. Oh God, that and Ferrero Rocher, which I'm getting lots of. I am. What's everybody having their cup? I've got a cup of my wrists. You'll see what I've been doing crocheting. My Tim Hortons cup is just regular coffee. I just poured a cup. I told hubby I had to that I was I had a live at 7. Audio okay? There's no in and out. I mean, it seems to be okay. The videos I've done 2 videos today. I did my Advent video. It was late, and I have the stuff for tomorrow right over there. Darlene, did you get your first 7 days opened up? Pedicure? No, I don't get a pedicure. Gracie gets a spa day. I don't. She gets her first spa day Saturday. But no, I was sitting there last night and I thought, Crystal just put this video up for a set of gloves. I thought, okay, thank you. Let me try them. So I did. I got one done. Did it take long at all to do? I kind of changed up the pattern just a little bit. I'm gonna show you what I made. They're crocheted. They're not knit. But glove. And I put eyelash yarn trimmer on the bottom. It's really not a hard pattern. I mean, she gives you the tutorial she does. It's really great. She has a half finger one that she does too. But I mean, there's no holes in between my. It does a real great tutorial on it. Morning's having strawberry ice cream and blueberries. So, oh, I see a little end here. I got to cut. So I finished that. I did that. I got to make the other one. Excuse me. I've just been working on little things to take a break a little bit. My wrists are really cute. Oh, it's like that's why I see why doing single crochet and amigurumi can hurt. Then last night, like I said, I got some finished objects. Then last night, I've made a bunch of these, and I just finished sewing all the ends in. Now I got to block them and then decorate them. They're snow globe ornaments. I made some of these last year, and I've got Christmas buttons that I put onto them to decorate them. But the snow globe ornament, it's free pattern. Doesn't take any time at all to do these. I got 4 done. I definitely got to block them. So I got these done. But wait. Then I was saw Bruna Decality. A lot of channels are doing like quickie projects. So I was just sitting last night. So I made a miniature candy cane ornament. And then I made a wreath. Since last night. But wait, there's more. I finished the sock. I've got to put the ruffle on now, but the sock is done. I got the toe, is not a deformed person. And I got to pick up 60 stitches right here on this garter ridge. And Lisa Ladybird loves Hanky Stitch Marker. I've given these to quite a lot of people. So I had the ruffle started, but I didn't like how it was coming, because when you're doing the ruffle, you're holding it this way and you're knitting around in the round. So I got to put the ruffle on and the first sock's done. But wait. Then I got the second one cast on of the fingerless mitts. Welcome in, Lorraine. Welcome in. So I got this one on the needles, and I'm on the like the mock eyelet rib. So that's what I've done since yesterday. In the evening or in the early morning, when it takes you a half hour to do a quickie. So there's a few more ornaments. Darlene, these were one of my Advent gifts that Darlene made me. She's going to send me the pattern because I like to knit a few pair. Aren't these absolutely adorable? Little mittens. Oh, my baby's fitting these at one time. But they're so adorable. So she sends me the pattern. I'm going to try to whip up a few pair. What size weight yarn did you use on these, Darlene? Was it number 2 or number 3? So what's everybody working on? Also, while we're here tonight, because I have been lax, we're going to get the assistance of you-know-who, can't say her name, and we're going to pull for 3 patterns for the hashtag outside your comfort zone. We have currently we have 110 minus the ones that I've already called. Number 4. Oh, okay. You're having lag. Only thing I say is might be the wind blowing. And also there is a lag between StreamYard and YouTube. I think Lisa told me it's 26 seconds, almost a half a minute lag. Let me pop over there and see what's going on. Okay. Okay, I see. Sorry. Yeah, Lorraine, I have your first diamond painting entered. So later on, and like I said, this will be an hour and a half. I do have to get up at 4 a.m. I don't have to, but it's what a good wife does. And I got to pack his lunch yet. But I thought I'd come on and do a live today. I want to do it early this afternoon, but I got busy doing dishes, and you know how life goes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have a piece. I'm gonna have to try one of these, Darlene. I'm gonna have to try one. What can I say? I'll have to add them to my box. My box is almost full. Anybody want one? I share. Oh, I forgot. They're taped. My dessert. I ate my supper, so now I ate my dessert. I made spaghetti last night, spaghetti and meatballs. So I just had some leftover spaghetti. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Oops. Nope, just one. I'm going to have one. I dropped it. Come on down. Oh my God, these things are sinfully delicious. I'm sorry about the crinkling. Not sorry. You see the peppermint candy in it? Really good. Now I look like a chipmunk. So, Lorraine's working on a diamond painting and a Santa. Let's see here. Marlene just finished a bowl of French vanilla ice cream and blueberries. Darlene was working on her Christmas tree. Excuse me. Oh, it's raining there too, Suzanne? They're so good. Lindor chocolate is so, it's sinfully good. It really is. Sinfully good. So, one of the reasons I wanted to come on live tonight is a couple things we got to discuss and start talking about because the time is ticking. Happy Meal Advent Project for 2023. I've been thinking about it. What do you think of this idea? Again, we partner up. I'll pull names. We'll partner up. But every month, okay, you email back and forth with your partner. Find out about them. Favorite colors, likes, dislikes, hobbies, crafts, stuff like that. And then from January to November, okay, you swap a card, a note, but in the envelope, because shipping has gotten crazy. I told Darlene when I popped up my Snap Ship, because I sent out like 3 or 4 or 5 packages the last couple of days. My expense this year in the last 12 months for shipping was $1,400. Yeah, mind blowing. I was shocked. But I had this idea. What if for the first 11 months, you and your partner make each other a block? I'm trying to figure out the math, do the math, 6 by 6, 8 by 8, 10 by 10, 12 by 12. And the block has to represent something for that month or something about that person. Like say in March, you might want to do one for St. Patty's Day, or their birthday, where they live, a hobby they have, their favorite color. Well, Suzanne, it is what it is. That's why 2023 there are giveaways will continue, but they're going to be more digital, more digital this year. Welcome in, Joy. Welcome in, dear. So that's what I was thinking. So that way, maybe more people would want to participate if they don't have to send something every, a package every month. And you never did have to send a package, but all of us, that's what we were doing. But if we made a block, and it up to interpretation, you can work up between yourselves and send that block to them. At the end of November, you'll have 11 blocks. Okay. And for December, what I thought we could do is instead of a 25-day Advent, we will do the 12 days of Christmas. And the 12 days of Christmas, you would do take the 12 days of Christmas song and you would make a little quickie, whether, it has, and all of this would be put together in a blanket. And on the bottom, you could put, 2023. And then, of course, you could make them something and send them for Christmas. And we always usually send them something for their birthday. That's why I won't be doing much. It's just got too expensive. I'll do more digital. They're just cutting themselves. They're cutting themselves. Or I'll send Amazon. I'll do Amazon for my kid because I can do Amazon Canadian and US. But that's what I was thinking. Welcome in, Demetra. Welcome in. Excuse me. And I'll put a post up on the yayas. Now, a question: should I do a separate one for yayas and a separate one, and then another one for the channel? Because I mean, most all of you are, on YouTube and a yaya, but there are some that are not yaya. So I need feedback on this. I'll put a post up on the community tab this week and start getting input from everybody, because before the end of December, I'll pair everybody up. I mean, I've already got a few people that said they're in for next year. We'll do it the same way. Email me, and again, this will all be in the official post. You email me, whether you are just can do Canada or Canada and US or international, whatever. Last year it worked out. I put welcome in, Brenda. Welcome in. I put Zara and Rita together because they were on that side of the world, and because I try to take into account the shipping. But I thought, because you can just stick that in an envelope with a note or a card. And if you want to make them a little stitch marker or something, or put a little bag of tea or something in, that's your choice. But I'm very cognizant this coming year about shipping. A lot of people want to do they say they've had so much fun doing it, and there have been some wonderful friendships that have developed through this, and I think it's great. I mean, was the whole purpose of it. So, and then and we can decide on whether we want to do an 8x8. And here's the thing: it can be knit, Tunisian, crochet, cross stitch, quilted, whatever you want. You could have a manic blanket, and when I say manic, I mean you don't know, and we could put it all together in a blanket. And you would have that blanket that you could wrap around yourself, and your Advent partner for that year is giving you a big hug. So that's, how they have the Cozy Memories blanket, where you would have a Cozy Memory blanket of 2023. We're not going to do a temperature blanket, but a blanket done between the two partners. Again, everybody that's comes to this channel knits, crochets, sews, does all of that. But I've been trying to think of something without getting into what we went through this past year. There was some it was difficult for some of this year. They did do it, but it's just difficult. So I was thinking that maybe we could do something like that. A block. And if you want to only do so many blocks, and maybe you want to do an Amy. I mean, we've got some Amy masters here. You've seen the beautiful amigurumis Darlene's made me. But something on that line. And then in December, we can do a 12 days of Christmas. And we could figure out what we would do for that 12 days of Christmas. And of course, Christmas Day is something that you handmade for them. Not store-bought, but handmade. So that's something I'm looking at doing. Another thing, the 12 days of Christmas, we could do, 10 gram minis. You send your partner 10 gram minis. You could do a yarn advent, a candy advent for the 12 days. Something like that. Something that's not going to cost an arm and a leg to ship. It's just an idea I was tossing around my head. I mean, the brain's working. So that's what I thought of for possibly the Happy Meal Advent for next year. We had 8 participants this year. So we'll see how we do next year. I mean, I know a few of you have already said I'm in. So the other thing is our New Year's Eve cast-on. Has everybody been thinking about what they want to do for the New Year's Eve cast-on? If you want one of the patterns I showed you, now there are a couple of them that are paid, a couple of them are free. Excuse me. And who knows, maybe one of you will win a pattern of your choice when I do the you-know-who random number a little later on in the live, because there's going to be 3 of you. And I notify people one time now. I'm not going to chase people if they win a pattern or they win a prize. I'm not chasing anymore. my life's gotten way too complicated, way too busy. I'm trying to devote my time to my channel, my family, my home, my job, my school, organizations I'm in. So, and training the puppy, the heathen. No, I love her. So, um, does everybody remember the patterns that I showed, or you have a pattern if you have a pattern picked out, share with us what you're going to do. I'm more than likely going to do airbender. I had gotten that bamboo fair is a possibility that I'm going to do it in because it's got such beautiful drape, and Bender needs the drape with beads. Okay, good. I have to go and look. I've been watching it, and I've been trying to comment on all of the group, the yayas and everybody that did the advent, and I've been looking, and I was looking on the yaya page tonight because I was updating my book here with everybody's hashtag outside your comfort zone, and I haven't forgot about hashtag work the whips. That's going on till the end of the year, and we can take it into next year if we want to. It's just trying to encourage everybody to finish their whips. I'm going off on a tangent here, this direction, that direction. It's just me. I'm old. So I'm going to pull three random numbers tonight. Now, I will say that if a person comes up twice, then I'm going to redraw because I'm trying to, so everybody gets a chance to get a pattern. Because I have some people that have a lot of postings on the page, which don't get me wrong, I'm not discouraging anybody because I'm loving it because I've actually got ideas for you guys. Wendy Joe posted a dragon, amigurumi. Yeah, I know. I'm really falling in the rabbit hole here. It was really cute. I'm working on my dragon, which is over there. And this is how my room is. That's the right side of the room. I mirrored my camera. So it was the right way. You can see my wall there with my A from Little Sister. I don't have the lights on. It's a little dark in here. You can see my shadow because I just have the two lights. I am going to invest in a ring light in the new year. Well, no, Brenda. I'm just saying. I just wanted like one pattern per person per month. But I think I missed last month. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But a digital, I don't have to mail. And there's so many good patterns out there. Oh my heavens, there's so many good patterns. And Darlene sent me that book. I'm gonna do a video with a book look for that. Oh, there are some nice patterns there, and there's some new techniques. Thrumming. I've never done thrumming and color work. So that's another thing we're going to do. And don't forget, on the 17th I have to look at the time again. Anyways, the interview with Samuel from an Irish Knitting podcast is scheduled for the 17th, next Saturday. Not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. I think it's 4 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock. And he is going to be in the chat. Hey, you post. I love the fact some people are posting there. I mean, I love it. I love all. And also, too, check it out. You have a history of your finished objects. Never thought of it that way, did you? If you went back to the Yaya page and you put that hashtag in, it will bring up everybody's posting for that hashtag. And you actually have a journal of all your finishes outside your comfort zone on that. So that's a nice way you can think of it. Screenshot it. So it's a way to have, it's kind of like your Ravelry project page, just a Yaya page. But Samuel's been doing his advent calendar is traditions. Now he's Venetian. He's Italian, but he's from Venice, up in that area, a little village outside Venice. But listening to him is bringing back so many memories. It's been a few tears because it just reminds me of growing up Italian, especially at the holidays. So it's really been, it's neat to find out the differences between Northern Italy and Southern Italy and the traditions and how he actually keeps his traditions alive, which we discuss in the interview. But if you get a chance and, and his knitting patterns, he has a knit along going right now. I just don't have time to do all these knit alongs. I'm still my Stephen West. Yes, you have, Brenda. Awesome. And kudos to you. My Stephen West, I'm working my twists and turns. I I worked on it a little bit last week when I was working, but I'm getting my stripe 27 to finish. Then I got the last 3 stripes. Then I'll block it, and then I'll do the border, and it's done. Work the whips. It'll be finished. Excuse me. Working on my Charlotte's Universe, watching the tutorials and doing it. I may not take it all the way out to 13 tutorials because that'll be a king size blanket. But as long as my yellow, gray, and white yarn lasts. And I'm very proud of this one I finished. I'm going to take a picture of it, but it's going to be going in the mail at the end of the week to somebody. End of the week, beginning of next week, because it only takes a couple of days to get to her. But I haven't been on my sewing machine. I've got it cut out. I just got to finish sewing up the other part of it. But yeah, been busy. I'm trying, but I'm proud of myself. I've been keeping up with my Advent every day. You know, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, I'm squirrel moment here. This here is, you see the size of this envelope? There's nothing to it. It's just some stitch markers. That's what's in here. Okay, I've got some patterns for those. And this is going to Alberta, Canada, Western Canada, right? So you think, $7, $8, right? Is everybody sitting down? Does everybody have their nitroglycerin available? $18.99 to send this. No, I didn't send it. $18.99. That's where our shipping has gone to. It's gone stupid. So I know that I'm throwing a lot out at you early on in this video or live, but those are some of the things I've been thinking about. And I won't tell you where I think of some of these things. Sometimes I'm laying in bed. Sometimes I'm in the office, in the shower, driving the car. They just kind of come to me. And if I step out of here at 8 o'clock for a minute, it's just to, and I'll bring my other admin up, which is little sis. She's also admin, just to go say night to hubby. The pneumonia is breaking up, but he's still on the steroids. They only took it down 2 pills a day. He's on 12 pills a day right now for steroids for the next 30 days. And it's really taking its toll on him. And the worst side effect is no patience, short-tempered. But it's the medicine. It's the medicine. And he's frustrated feeling like this. So keep him in your prayers. And I'm frustrated. I'm worried about him. So let me know. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, it's been 3 months. 3 months. I gave him the whole box. He only had 2. He was really good. See, my husband's diabetic. He takes 1 shot a week, and then he has pills he takes. And he's been under control. Phenomenal. It took us 4 years to get him under control. The steroids have taken his sugar stupid. I mean, stupid. But it's medication induced. It's not his sugar. It's the medication is causing his sugar to go out of whack. I mean, when he just used to testing 6, 7, and now he's testing 17, 24, 32. Yeah. It's not good. And he's lost so much weight. I mean, since we got married, he's lost over 160 pounds. He's lost a lot of weight. Yeah, it is, darling. But thank you, everybody. Yes, I appreciate and hugs because he needs it. Yeah. Tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day. I'll finally get my one and only Christmas decorations. They're going up. They're 2 laser light shows. One does like snowflakes on the side of the house, and the other one does swirling ribbons. That's the extent of it. I do have a 5-second video of the community tree lighting that I'm going to put up as a short on the channel and on the yayas. It was a success. Everybody had a good time. And the tree looks good. Since it's been pruned and everything, it really looks good. And I have my old laser light show because it only has the green lights now. Problem is, Suzanne, if there's, I had one in a white envelope. But if there's anything other than a card in there, even just a stitch marker, they cannot send it as regular post. It has to go small packet, which automatically ka-ching, 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 just little envelopes. Thank you, Suzanne. Yeah, no, he's frustrated, and I understand it because I worked 2.5 shifts for him, and even he went back to work this week for the first time, and it's he has no energy. His strength's been sapped from him, and anybody that knows my husband or heard me talk about him, he's one of the hardest working men I've ever known. Like my father, works hard like my dad, and it's very frustrating to him not being able to do things or have the strength that he normally has. But it's going to take time. It's going to take time to get healthy again. We're not spring chickens. Let's face it. We're not spring chickens. Like I've got my Christmas stuff. I pulled out my couple vests, and I think I accidentally donated all my Christmas sweaters to secondhand shop. I was looking for them. I couldn't find them. Yeah, he is, Darlene. But so that's what. Now, on the agenda, I do have to do a review on my iCord machine. I do want to do that. That is on the table. I need a couple tutorials up. They're coming. And if I can tomorrow, maybe I can film one. And I'm doing random stitches. Whether it's knitting, crocheting, Tunisian. I'm just doing random stitches or techniques. Like, excuse me. As I'm doing the twist and turn shawl, there are a few techniques in there that I'm going to do a tutorial on. As I'm doing it, it will be my actual project that I do it on. Oh, not here, Suzanne. Not here. It's disgusting. If Lisa Ladybird knew what it cost for me to send, I had to send 3 parcels. If she knew, she'd slap me. She'd slap me. I mean, I sent, now, Christina's Advent box was a big box, but I had to send it to the APO address in the States, which only cost me like, I think, $35. Instead of sending it to Italy, because she didn't, at that time, she didn't have an address yet. So, the key is 2 kilograms and under, and then watch the size of your box. That's why I repackaged Lisa's. I said, one is not part of her Advent, so she'll get. I sent that one just surface. Could take 4 to 12 weeks to get there, but the other one went air. 6 to 12 days, 6 to 10 days. But it's just insane. Let's talk about something pleasant. Yarn. And I have 2. My Hirschman's order. No idea where it's at. I gotta give him a call. Yep, I believe it, Joy. I believe it. I picked the stamp up today. It cost me $1.30 to send to the States. $1.30. I just picked up some U.S. stamps today because I needed a few cards I got to send out to the States. I'm not even sending out the normal Christmas cards I send out. I used to send out upwards of 100 cards a year. I can't do it anymore. I've got to call Hirschner's because it's saying my tracking number is not existing, because that's an unboxing. Then, okay. Little sis, and we're going to, you yayas and island yarnies, pay attention. You have got to keep on Darlene and I to quit enabling each other. She sends me a message. MM has Afghan kits on sale. So I go and check it out. And I bought 2. One's a gift for Christmas stuff for somebody. And her and I are going to do a crochet. A knit along. They're knitted Afghans. Knit along. And after the new year, we will talk about it. And anybody that would like to get the kit, wait for it to go on sale or get a coupon. I got a couple 20% off codes. You can try. They work a lot. And want to do a knit along during this Afghan. It's gorgeous. It's called a generational Afghan. It is absolutely stunning. I got mine in light gray. She got hers in dark teal, I think. Yeah. I mean, I have one Mary Maxim crochet I'm working on, but I've never knit an Afghan. So it's going to be my first knitted Afghan. The week before that, I sent her a message. Hey, check it out. MM has a big sale. And I showed you what I bought. She went and ordered. and then what else did we do? Oh my gosh, Aberdeen's. I was checking them every day to find out when Bamboo Fair would go on sale because I love that yarn. It went on sale, but I thought it was Bamboo Joy. So I messaged her, hey, Bamboo Joy's on sale because they've been out of stock on it. It was Bamboo Fair. And it was, I think I told you guys it was normally it's $7.99 and it was on sale for $4.75, $4.79. So I think I should have got 3 of each, but I only got 2 of each. But that's okay. That's okay. I was good. Maybe next week. Who wants to come here and go shopping in my yarn stash? I'll even give you the price I paid for it because I have all the records. But yeah, so then she ordered. But she ordered 3 of each. I'm not as bad. Oh, yeah. And it did the same thing with the sock. Oh my gosh. We enable each other. It's terrible. What are those knitted stitch holders, the long plastic wires called? Stitch holders? You mean... these? These things like this? Is that what you're talking about, Suzanne? Because those are stitch holders. That's exactly what you said they are. That's what they are. Oh, the ones I opened today? Is that here? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. We got to fix something here. Hold on. Okay. There you go. The Knitting Barber. I keep trying to pull it off and it's screw off. Okay. And I got a smaller one here. Excuse me. These can be used 2 ways. You can use them to hold your stitches on. In other words, just say you need that needle and that cable. Then all you do is transfer your stitches onto this. Another thing is you take your needles. Let me get my knitting on here. If you don't have any point protectors, Darlene gave me a set and I've used them for this. You take the end and you just stick it on the tip of your needle and you stick the other one on your needle. Yes, it's called the Knitting Barber. I was looking to see if there was a website. Nope, there's no website. But they're called, the Knitting Barber. But that's what you can do with them. Because I've used this for in a pinch, and I used it in a pinch once for a lifeline. Slow, painfully, I took it through. But guess on Eureka Valley Shaman. New Year's Eve, Demetra. It's for our New Year's Eve cast on. There is a Christmas Eve cast on. Usually I do socks. I usually cast on socks Christmas Eve. Except this, yeah, Christmas Eve I'll be up too because I'm working Christmas Day 2 to 4. Yeah, you can use them. Exactly. You put your stitches on. It's like if you have a sweater, a blanket, a shawl that's got 900 stitches on it. A few different uses for it. It smells like burnt rubber. Yeah, Suzanne, if you go to darnyarn.com, you'll see them. I mean, I'm sure there are other places, but I've seen them on Kelly's site. But they're great. They're great. For those of you that came in, go check out Crystal's. I know I'm a knitter, but I'm also a crocheter. And knitting gloves, I've been too terrified to try those yet. I made Crystal's new glove tutorial. This is the right glove, and there is a difference between the right and left glove. This is the right one. It's all single crochet. I added the cuff, but there's no holes between the fingers, and they're nice and warm. And I started it last night and finished it today. Didn't take me, and I wasn't working on it all the time. I had up to the thumb hole last night, and they're really warm. And this I just did number 4 worsted, red heart cozy. But because I was just showing some of the little projects I've been doing. Darlene made these for me for my advent. If you hadn't seen my advent, Darlene knitted those. It's her first pair of knitted mittens. Hopefully she's gonna send me the pattern. And I made some of these globe ornaments that I've got to decorate, but they got to be steam blocked first so they don't curl. I did that all since last night. No problem, Demetra. You can always go back and rewatch the replay. That's no big deal. No big deal, my dear. That sounds well, Demetra. I'm doing the Airbender shawl, which has beads in it also, and drop stitches and cables and butterfly stitch, dragonfly stitch, and a picot I-cord bind off. I just cleared my. Yes, I've seen a lady trying her sweater. Yeah, exactly, Suzanne. Exactly. But no, Dimitri, you go eat your supper, lady. I tune in and out all the time, and I'm not eating supper. It's just called old age. But yeah, the patterns that I showed, the crochet and the knit patterns, were just some ideas. And if somebody from Canada wanted to do the one from their province, I would send you the pattern. But not all the Canadian provinces were included in the Canadian National Geography ebook I bought. Now, Darlene's thinking of doing the Nova Scotia one, which is beautiful. I think it's called Thistle. It's gorgeous. And again, this may put people outside their comfort zone. And I know I'll cast it on New Year's Eve. I guarantee you I'll still be working on it come spring, summer, because it's a complicated advanced pattern. But it's just the idea of starting the new year with a new project and something new to you. It's just like the rebirth. Like spring is the rebirth. This is like the new year, new to you, new project. And depending on how many of you guys want to do it, maybe we can get on and do a Zoom. Or I'll do a StreamYard. And you guys can come up for StreamYard, and we can, because I think I can have up to 6 people on StreamYard, but we can do Zoom, and everybody can be, all right, we're doing our New Year's Eve cast on. Because as far as I know, I'm not working New Year's Eve. I'm working New Year's Day. I don't know if I'm working days or nights. I got to find that out. Because if I'm working days, I can't be up really late because I'll have to be in bed and be up at 4 o'clock. Yeah, well, see, I have that too, and I'm working. But see, that's on my work the whips. Like I said, I'm trying to move through some of these bigger projects, like the blanket. It's almost done. And while it's done, when I'm going to put it in the machine on gentle to wash it, and then I'm going to put it out on the table to block it and just let it dry. Then I'll give it a quick steam, and then I'll put my border on, and it's done. What am I going to do with it yet? I don't know. I'll just put it on the pile of the other 2 blankets I've made. But I'll get my priestess coat done. My summer projects, they're in timeout till summertime. But no, I can't work on one project straight through. I am not a monogamous knitter or crocheter. I've got to have multiple projects. One, I get bored. Two, my hands hurt from knitting. Then I switch to crocheting. Then my wrists will start hurting. I'll go back to knitting or Tunisian. As we've talked, it's just different muscles that we use for each craft. And now doing the amigurumi, like my dragon. So, but I also have some mosaics that I want to do. Whoever I get in the Happy Mail Advent, we decide to do blocks, you're going to get some mosaic. I've got the patterns. I've got a lot of Courtney's patterns, and she just come out with the cutest pattern for a hat or a table runner with little Christmas trees. It's really cute. Check it out. I already got the pattern. I bought it. I bought the pattern. Well, let's take an entertaining break right here. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 110.
Here's a number between 1 and 110. It's 88.
Okay, let's see who 88 is. Demetra, you've won a pattern. Demetra's won a pattern. That was for her apple tree that she did. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 110.
Here's a number between 1 and 110. It's 30.
Go way back here. Brenda for her Tom Turkey. Ladies, pick a pattern up to $10 Canadian and email me where the pattern's at. You're welcome, Demetra. Just email me. You guys know my email is going on the bottom here. Email me the pattern and where you found it. Up to $10 Canadian. One more. Alexa, pick me a number between 1 and 110.
From interviewarea.com.
No.
The most random 2-digit number is 37. When groups of people are
Alexa, shut up. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 110.
Here's a number between 1 and 110. It's 33.
Barbara Leanhard. I do put this up on the community tab, and I put it on the yayas. Because the hashtag outside your comfort zone is on the yayas. You're welcome, Brenda. Why am I so mean to her? Because if you say her name, but congratulations, lady. We'll pick 3 more towards the end of the month. Keep those projects coming. But I just thought, and be thinking, does anybody want to do a knit along or make along? So it's to say make along next year. Does anybody want to do a make along? I've done one to fruition, started another one, but nobody was. I was doing tutorials and everything with it, and nobody was really into it, so I put it on the back burner for now. I haven't forgot about it, but we could pick a pattern, a free pattern, and we could do a make along. And we could have whoever signs up for the make along, we can do a private live. We could, say it's going to be 4 weeks or what have you. These are just the kind of things, think about. I know everybody's busy. I mean, life gets busy. I'm supposed to be slowing down at my age, not picking up the pace and accelerating, but it keeps me young. I mean, I'm knocking on the door of 62. Most people are retiring at 62. Excuse me. And I've got a couple things I've got to finish and get off my plate. Finishing up my accounting for one. I've got 2 more exams in my mathematics and finance course, and that course is done. But I still have more courses to go. And then, of course, like it's a slow but sure my first make course. Slow and steady is what I can say, because the first 2 tests I have to take is all memorizing, and there's a lot to memorize. So, and of course, my instructor, well, after the first year, I'm supposed to start teaching and get paid for it. But that's what some of the things that I've been thinking about. And I'm trying to get, like I said, I don't like to go, 2 weeks without putting a video up, but sometimes I get home from work, I'm so tired that there's times I'm too tired to even eat. I just want to go to bed. There's some nights I fell asleep at 7:30 at night. I was so tired. Hello, Regals. How are you, dear, from your little corner of Kentucky? But I mean, I'm going to make some notes and about this and put some kind of a post together through the week, kind of like a summation of the live. And a lot of this will be in the description box. Once it goes to replay, then I can fill in the description box, things we've mentioned and stuff like that. But I'm having a lot of fun with the Advent. I never had an Advent box. I have 2, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I really am. And I'm enjoying watching everybody open up their Advent boxes, especially those that participated in the Happy Mail Advent Project. I mean, it's just been so enjoyable, whether it's posted on Yaya's, whether you're doing a video. I'm just enjoying seeing the creativity for some of the gifts and the handmade gifts. Oh, it's just, and through the year, watching the gifts that everybody exchanged, and I'm sure everybody has a lot of personal cards, and again, the friendships that have been forged. That's one of the nicest. I think that is the best. That's the whole purpose, and I couldn't be more pleased. I'm so happy that everybody that was paired together has become friends. They've learned about each other, and some have been there for their partner when they were having a hard time or something. And that's what it's all about. Community, family, being there for somebody. I'm glad, Brenda. I mean, I hope people do it. Like I said, I'm trying to work, and if anybody has any other ideas of how, we could structure this, but that's why I thought about doing like a note. And if you want to put like a T in it or anything in it, but doing a block. And at the end of the year, you've got 11, like I said, 11 blocks, or the 12th block you could make for December. We do 12 blocks. And then through the first quarter of the next year, we work on putting it together, and then have like an Advent reunion. Welcome in, Karen. Welcome in there. A reunion, and everybody can post pictures, or if they have a channel, show a video of the blanket that they made, who their partner was, or if their partner wants to be identified. It's up between the two people. But I thought that would be great. I mean, if they like flowers, you could do, there's flower square for this month, and then their birthday month, something particular about their birthday month, something particular. They like horses, or they like to swim, ski, bike, they like to travel, their favorite color, their favorite food, and turn it into a block, whether it's crochet, knit, Tunisian, quilting, sewing, embroidery, or combine it. You can have, nobody says the blanket has to be all crochet blocks, all knit blocks, all yarn blocks. I'd sew a block and put an applique on it. Use your imagination. And this here helps spark creativity, get the juices flowing. And it'd be neat to see how everybody would interpret it. Like everybody knows I like nautical theme. But there's other things I like too. If you look right back there, that baton. Some of the happiest times of my life when I was majorette twirling baton. And yes, I still do twirl. I can pick that baton up and I can still twirl. Just your arthritis kicks in every so often. But and I've had that baton 40 years. I've had it 40 years. I've had it a long time. But just oh, okay, Wriggles. Did you send it to my email? Mm-hmm. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on one second. Guess who's working in the morning till lunchtime? Me. Which means I'm going to wrap this up very shortly because I've got to get to bed. I've got to get a shower and get to bed. Okay, I'm checking my email here from Wriggles. Can I show everybody Wriggles? Can I show them? That's Wriggles' last finished object. Sleepy Dragon. Isn't that cute? That is sweet. That is sweet. So I'm working in the morning. Sorry. Means I have to cut this short, but that's okay. I know that's the episode door. Hold on one moment. Talks amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to let hubby know that I'm working. He's getting ready to go to bed, and I'm not going to be too far behind. Like I said, having to get up at 4 a.m. But, so everybody, let me know what you think about those ideas for... Oh, I just thought of something. What am I going to do with Gracie? Yeah, I'm going to have to call my cousin. Everybody, I got to wrap this up. Sorry, it's duty calls. And I have to get things squared away with Gracie in the morning because I just can't leave her in a kennel for 6 hours. I cannot do that to her. Absolutely cannot do that to her. I'm going to call and see if my cousin can come down and get her. Awesome, Wriggles. Awesome. So I will put a post up about all these things. Don't forget, Demetra, Brenda, Barbara, email me your pattern choice and where it's at, whether it's on Ravelry, Lovecrafts, or if it's on a blog or what have you, so I can get you your pattern. All right. Okay. I'm going to have to say goodbye. I really hate to do this, but we've been on an hour. I'm sorry, but I'll be back on. I'll be back on. I love all you guys. You ladies are a happy place. Everybody have a great night, and I will see you guys. We'll go to replay, and I will add up. I love you too, and my yaya sleep well, and I will get all the notes up onto the community tab and onto the yayas for some of the stuff we've talked about, and get your input and feedback on it. All right. So everybody have a good night. Hugs, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place. Love you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Night, night.